I have signed up for the beta of ToSend, and I have logged into the dashboard. So we see my email address here for the settings. So we're just going to go through what we see here. Here it's add your first domain. So we have here my website is websitetutorials.com, where I add various tutorials, and I really like Fluent product. So I have Fluent forms here. I have gone to then the SMTP Fluent SMT setting here. So what I'll do is I will add, first of all, I'll add Ease Website Tutorials into ToSend. Right now I'm very unfamiliar with this. I don't know how it really works yet. So this is just kind of call it a pre-test, getting to know how this works. So I'll add the first domain, and I will just kind of copy the URL here, and I will add this in. So, okay, so status draft, please proceed to verify the domain. I assume this, and I will get in my email here. I will just put this on my other screen, and I'll probably get an email in just a few moments. Might have to put the video on pause for just a moment, as I will get the video. So here is then, it says text here. I need to add this to a DNS provider to verify your domain. So that's what I'm going to do. I have this at Shock Hosting. So I will just kind of go into that and add this DNS. Log into cPanel. And now I got to figure out where I add this. Here's basically the front page of ToSend right here. I'll close that. So I need this. I'll copy the code. We have there's a text file into it. So now I need to figure out where I will add DNS entry. And let's see here. I'll just write DNS here. DNS. DNS. I think it has to do with zone domain, zone editor here. So I will then find Ease Website Tutorials. I will now need to add, let's see, it's supposed to be a TXT record here. And let's see here, MX and TXT. So I might have to figure out how to do this. I'll just go in and manage. And I will add a record for Ease Website Tutorials. So name, and this is then for text. And let's see here, we have then the name. So name here. And then the content. Text, or in the text area here, I will save record. And it should show up here then. Let's see here. It might be on the bottom. Let's see here. I'll do text, because this is basically showing for multiple domains. I have at Shock Hosting. Okay, I will just assume for a moment that this is in place. So I'll just go back and do the next one. Following SPF record to your DNS provider, landing inbox, MX record that allows the recipient to send, bounce, and complaint feedback to your domain. So this needs to be added, MX record. So I will add a MX record here, MX. And then we have, it's called send. And that's the name. Send. I'm not sure if that will be good enough for this here. Content. Let's see. No, that's not going to work. Destination, let's try this, if that's gonna work here. Content, MX, save record. This field is required. I'm not sure what to put that in there then. Priority. How about I check out others for MX records? And I'll just go like this. Priority 0. Okay, I'll do a 0 there as well. Save record. And let's see here. That is then added. Send to here. Okay, we'll go to next. It says text record. I'll add text record here. And that was also send. And let's see here. We have this record, the content. I will add that right in here. And save record. So I will go like so and write easy web design, easy web design tutorials, and just kind of see what shows up here. And we need to have, let's see, I will scroll to the bottom. Let's see here. I'm not sure because okay, okay. I'm just gonna assume it added. So we're just gonna skip this for now. So I added what I need to add here. I've added the records, and let's see. Let's see if it's going to confirm it. It's verified here. So MX and TXT is added. This as pending. So I'm gonna have to check this again. It might not have been added. So I will go and just paste that in here and see if it's been added. So this ToSend, this is its, I'll just add an edit here. And let's see, we have, to me this looks like maybe some kind of error. And let's see here, it's been added twice. So I will do copy this, ToSend domain key, ToSend domain key is website tutorials. I will just paste that in like so, and then save record. And it's TXT, so it looks like I'm going to try this again. It says pending, and it might just take a little while before it's confirmed. Okay, so it's been verified, so it looks like that's working. And now I will go back into here. I will then add another connection. And this is you can see the new here, ToSend. So from email, it is then Paul Joachim at easywebdesigntutorials.com. And let's see here from email. Because I cannot have it twice, I will then do a WordPress default here, and from name I'll just do Paul Joachim. I need then the API key, which is somewhere in here. It says API keys. So I will probably need to make a new API key. My app, I will just call this Easy Web Design Tutorials, so I know which site this is for. Easy Web, okay, select, oh, okay, yes. So I'll just keep that at the same name. Okay, I will. Oh, okay. Select the domain if you want to give access to only that specific name for this API key. Leave blank for all. So I'll just leave it blank. And you just use the same API key for multiple domains. Create. And we have the API key. I will then add that in here. And let's see. Okay, and here we have some documentation. Great. I'm gonna have to read that. I didn't know where the documentation was because I didn't really notice it anywhere in here. I kind of expected maybe on the settings or somewhere I could click. Or here it says support. Maybe there I can get documentation for how to use ToSend. This is just doing what I'm just following the prompts as they show up of things I need to do. So this is for creating ticket, and I thought there might be some documentation under support, but there looks like there's none here. It could be in the top here, documentation, how to use ToSend, for instance, or different areas of ToSend, how it works. So we'll go back here. I will save the connection. I don't need to save this in the Brave browser I'm using. So now we have two of these. And how do I prioritize what is used? Could I put this on hold? Here I expect to tooltip. Can I hide this then? And let's see. I want to basically I want to test out the connection email test. So I don't want to delete this. I want to actually prioritize ToSend first. And I don't know how to do that. Because right now I'm just using WordPress here. How about I do an email test? Will that actually show up in ToSend when I have basically two connections here? From email, I will do this to WordPress and send to my Hotmail. Send test email. So I will bring up my emails here. Okay, so this works, but I don't know if it's using, it's probably using the default PHP here. So I will go back to ToSend and let's look at dashboard. Has, yes, one email sent. We have then, it says here. So this will actually create a nice overview of emails that are sent. I'm gonna have to set this up for multiple customers and basically try it out and see how it works. So it gives a matrix here as well. So domains, it shows that I added easywebdesigntutorials.com. In logs, shows what's being going on here. I will assume that if this gets really long, that one can delete the logs as well. API keys, it shows then the API key I used for this site. And webhooks, so create your first webhook. Here, again, it would be nice with some documentation under support and to learn about how to use webhooks, for instance. Suppressions, I'm not sure actually what that is right now. I'll probably figure that out along the way. And then we have settings for the billing, general billing, and usage history. So I really like how this has been set up. This is really easy to get into. I have not looked at any documentation. I'm just kind of doing it based on some of my own experience from using FluentSMTP and setting that up with a provider. So basically here, the new provider is then ToSend, as you see here in the list. So that's basically it and how this works. Thank you.